Hey guys, Theron Asbury here with Revital Outdoors, bringing you another exciting podcast. Tonight we're going to do another bonus podcast. We're going to talk to Mr. Jack Daniels Williams, one of the coolest names I've ever heard of in professional fishing. Jack just got done winning the Toyota Series on Dale Hollow Lake this last weekend with the Central Division. And so we're very, very excited to talk to Jack. Again, a little bit of a bonus podcast, talk to him about his win. Before we get started, Revital Outdoors is very excited to announce we are featuring a $2,500 giveaway. If you're an avid angler, you definitely want to enter into this giveaway. We will choose that lucky angler at the end of the year. In order to participate in this giveaway, I'm going to pop up a QR code real quick. Take your phone, scan this QR code, and that will put you into the drawing. That QR code is coming right now. Okay, thank you for entering that giveaway. If you weren't able to scan that with your phone, I have put the link to enter that way at the top of the description right below this video. So click that link, enter your information. Just takes 2 seconds, and you will be put in for that $2,500 giveaway at the end of the year. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's Revital Outdoors. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you get notified when all of our content is dropping. And if you've never heard of Revital Outdoors, we're a premium CBD company. We offer premium CBD products to all the outdoor enthusiasts. If you're an angler out there that's got aches and sorenesses and trouble with back soreness or discomfort in your shoulders, elbows, joints, wrists, knees, whatever it may be that's hindering you from being on the water, check out Revital Outdoors. We have a premium CBD product that will help you with all those aches and sorenesses, and our products are THC-free, made right here in America, and you can purchase them directly off our website. That's www.revitaloutdoors.com. That being said, let's go ahead and bring him right into the studio, Mr. Jack Daniels Williams. How you doing this evening, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on board. Man, I got to see it before we get started. Where's that hardware? I think it's right there behind you.
It is.
Okay, there you go, man. That's what dreams are made of right there. So congratulations to you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. So, well, man, tell us about your weekend. I know you had a long week. There's several different things I want to talk to you about your tournament, but just kind of walk us through what happened during practice and what led up to that magical last day on the water.
So the first time I ever been to Dale Hollow Lake was actually the weekend of the tournament last year. I came to this Sunday to fish a crappie tournament down there. It's Crappie USA. And I was crappie fishing and caught a few bass out there live scoping. So this year I signed up. I was fishing all the central divisions. And I had a good, but the lake had flooded that year and it was up and it was muddy. And I caught them pretty well, but I focused more on crappie when I was down there last year. So this year I pulled up to the ramp and I had my flipping sticks because everybody flipped last year, spinnerbait, and was scanning just one little place I put in and caught a 4-pounder, and I put every single rod back up, got 4 spinning rods out, and I was like, I'm going to live scope this whole tournament. So that's what I did.
Good for you, man. Good for you. So, well, tell us a little bit about your, I know you were throwing kind of like a Demiki style rig, just basically a no-nothing little minnow bait on a jig head. You were live scoping. You could see that in a lot of your videos on social media. You were definitely looking at those fish. How many keeper bites were you getting throughout the days?
I probably caught 20 to 30 keeper largemouth a day. I've never caught a keeper smallmouth yet, but I probably caught 19 to 20 inches. It was all just a simple setup. It's all 610 MHX rod, the die with the Tula, 8-pound braid like Berkeley X9 to an 8-pound Berkeley fluorocarbon. That's all it was, is a 1/4 ounce Berkeley Champ minnow. And then that's a 1/4, and then a 3/8 alternated, just depending on the depth of what they were in.
I got you. So, and you can definitely, now, were you targeting a lot of schools of fish, or did you have one primary deal that you were focusing on every day?
So I didn't fish the same thing twice except one hole. I ran to the lower end the first 2 days, and then the last day I switched up and just ran upper end. It really didn't. The lake is so full of fish, and they are just feeding like every pocket on that lake is real steep. So you got these points that are real steep, and bait just pushes in there with the wind, and those fish will just sit in between those points, feeding on that bait when the wind blows the bait over. That makes sense in my head. So I'd just scan around, and sometimes you'd see little wolf packs, 4 or 5, and then most of the time I was fishing for singles and doubles, and that's it.
I got you. I got you. Really cool, man. So, how many keepers were you catching each day, you think?
15 to 20, I would say.
Really? And were you calling each time, or you were catching some fish that just didn't help you also?
A fish that didn't help. So the second day I had 13 pounds at like 2 o'clock, and I was panic mode. I was running around everywhere fishing all kinds of stuff, and I pulled in this one little area, and that was actually the area that I went back to the first of the last day, and it was just bam, bam, bam. It was like 420, 480, 430. It was just 4.5 pounders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, were you catching predominantly largemouth, or did you have a mixed bag?
Mixed bag. Actually had some spots that I called out too. So I think they have all three. All three are healthy. I mean, 12 to 13-inch spots, which it got my head right because I had 5 in the boat. But I mean, you've seen the weights. It was crazy. 20 pounds.
Absolutely.
There was more 4.5 pounders in that lake than I've ever seen.
Absolutely. How deep were the brush piles that you were targeting, and was there a specific pattern to the brush piles you were fishing, or were they just the ones you found had fish on them?
Yeah, no brush piles, just open water.
Oh, you're fishing open water. Okay. Okay.
All open water. No brush piles. All bait related, points related. I mean, it was mostly open water.
And are these points that are leading into the back of spawning coves where you catching predominantly pre-spawn fish that are fixing to move up, that kind of deal? Or
all of them were chunky. I mean, they're all pre-spawn, every one of them. I would say for 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. It's not far away. They're getting ready to go, getting ready to bust.
I got you. So, well, Jack, it's really cool to talk to you, man. Again, congratulations. Real quick, how old are you, bud?
I'm 22. I turned 23 April 27th.
Okay, cool. So still a young guy. What's your goals in this fishing deal, man? I mean, you got a good win under your belt, got a little bit of money to put in the bank for yourself. So what's your goals throughout the rest of the year, and how does that transpire your goals as an angler?
No, just stay humble, dude, and I just want to learn more. I want to learn every time I'm on the lake. That's it. I know it's going to be a long road ahead. I got to go learn how to fish up north and down south.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're off to a great spot. Great start. Not many anglers out there can say they've won a major tournament like that or that kind of money before they were 25. So really congratulations to you. Before I let you go, looking at your social media and then looking at pictures of the tournament, you got a great support system, which is so key to being successful out on the water. I don't care who you are, if it's from a girlfriend to a brother or a sister that supports you, you got to have a great support system. So I know you got a great family. You got some people that are helping you in the area where you live. So anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, sir. My mom and dad, of course, couldn't do it without them chasing my dream. My girlfriend, her parents, can't do it without them. Their family, everyone I've come into contact with has supported me, and I can't thank them enough, really.
I got you.
And Jack's Bait and Tackle, I can't thank them enough as well.
Jack's Bait and Tackle. Where's that located?
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Perfect. So what's the goals the rest of the year, man? I mean, what do you got your sights set on for the rest of the year? What are you fishing?
I'm going to fish Chickamauga coming up. It's the next Central Division. Then I'm going to fish 1 or 2 of the Northern divisions as well. But I got all kinds of local BFLs I'm going to fish too. Volunteer division.
Good for you, Jack. Good for you. So, well, man, again, congratulations on your win. For all the listeners out there, you've been talking to Mr. Jack Daniels Williams. He just won the Central Division Toyota Series event on Dale Hollow Lake. Again, congratulations to Jack. He's got the hardware. He did it finesse fishing. So really, really cool to see him walk away. And, I have to say that end weigh-in, I watched it. It was pretty emotional, really cool to see your family there. And, man, that's just so key to see a young guy. You're doing the right stuff, man. So just keep at it. Keep fishing, and we'll be pulling for you for sure.
I appreciate everything, buddy. Thanks for having me. I really do appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. So from all of us at Revital Outdoors, again, I'm Theron Asbury. Before we let you go, make sure you enter that $2,500 sweepstakes giveaway. We will be choosing a lucky angler at the end of the year. Find that link at the top of the description right below this video. Enter into that contest. Also, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube page before we let you go. From all of us at Revital Outdoors, be safe out there. God bless. And we'll see everyone on the very next podcast.